Alright, I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm thinking that it may be about the time that the cops come and bang the freaking hell out of my van and demand whatever I don't need from them. I'm going to label this video as, call it parody, satire, not medical advice, not legal information, none of that. Strictly for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm going to label. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, tips and tricks. How about that? Tips and tricks that you might need. I'm trying to think where to start. It's going to be all kind of a little bit over the map. I want to start with I'm not going to give away the farm here on this one, but there was a time I was working at a specific company, and there was a guy there, I really liked him. He was way out there, way out there. Call him Tommy, or Fedora. I don't know if he worked, I don't care what he did, he was funny. So he went over to the copier and went all the way to the back of the building, which, you know, why not? Let's take a long walk. He comes back, and I don't know what he was doing. And long story short, he's like, I forgot something at the copier. He runs back over. He comes back with a pill bottle. It's my Adderall. I think it was Adderall. I'm pretty sure it was Adderall. And he's like, look at this. And he shows me a label. It says methamphetamine salts. And there you go. It's a government's freaking approved freaking meth. Lucky somebody didn't find it and have a party, so whatever. You get it back. But this guy, he went on, I don't even know if it was the same day. He went on this epic adventure for me, in the internet. And he decided to research my family crest. This guy was, I loved him. Really, he should have been working. Whatever. We went and researched my family crest. And I got a ton of information from that. And that led into some other things. But, I'll come back to part of that later. I'm going to probably save that one to the end. Tip and a trick on, I don't know if anyone read my comments in Joni's tonight, but I was thinking about this in preparation for the freaking brown shirts to come out. I'd mentioned a couple of things, and I was thinking it, let me start with how to escape from a pretty much a psychiatric ward. You might find yourself there, but this is going to be covered way later, but for unknown reasons, and you shouldn't be there. And usually you'd file, it's called a writ of habeus corpus. It's old. It's bring the body. That thing is supposed to go to a judge or magistrate. Even if it got there, these people are ball fiddlers in black dresses. They ain't gonna help you. So you're gonna get fed up. So what you want to do immediately, you're gonna get a diagnosis when you get in there. It's just gonna be random. No one's ever gonna see you. Nothing. They're not even gonna talk to you. Maybe it might get something, like some information might go through the nurse that's going to mishandle everything, but you're going to get some crazy diagnosis. You're going to want to talk to this psychiatrist, because I think it takes one psychiatrist or two psychologists. I don't know, I don't care. Something like that. They're not going to want to talk to you. You're going to try to, every which way, to get out of there. What you want to do is you want to somehow send a message to the psychiatrist that you need to talk with them right away. They're probably going to blow you off. So you send another message, however way you can get it to them. Whatever nurse you're friendly with, or whoever, doesn't matter. And you're going to say that you're going to call the Department of Health and report them for basically it's like patient abandonment or neglect. We'll choose one of them. Next thing you know, you're going to be in probably big meeting room. You're going to have that psychiatrist there. You are going to probably have all the executive staff. They're going to give you some dog and pony show and tell you, pretty much gaslight you, say you have to stay. You're going to say, no, I'm absolutely not. I'm going to report that person over there to the Department of Health. And they're going to say, well, we recommend you stay another day. You just say, I'm going to leave right now, and you'll be right out the door. and they'll never want to speak to you again, and they'll probably destroy everything that was in your file. Next, it's parody. It's not legal advice. It's entertainment purposes. This I don't think it applies any longer. But say you're getting the living daylights kicked out of you, and you don't know why. And you don't have money for a lawyer, but you got some stuff you got to handle. Some wrongs need righting, and you're just burnt. There was a time where you can get what's called tianeptine sulfate or sodium, and if you look it up, they're probably going to hear these horror stories and people dying. Simply not true. They were either booting it or mixing it with something else. But as far as I know, you can no longer get that. I'm not gonna say I used it, but of course I did, maybe. I was able to research and learn. I can't recall what I was working on at the time. I was pumping. It was criminal law, and I was working on something else. Researching all this law, pounding out all the freaking documents I needed to go get what I needed done. I probably should have been functioning there, but that was something that's, you're probably not going to get that. It was, there's a distributor. I mean, where is this stuff? Where does magical stuff go? I guess Customs and the DEA decided they were going to just call it cocaine, and you're never going to see it again. So I don't think you can get that. So in substitute, there's it's not medical advice, not legal advice, nothing. There's a thing called phenibut. Somebody was talking about it on a bigger channel. It's going to give you rose-colored glasses and yada yada yada. It's super cheap. They made it for the cosmonauts. Russia, a Russian scientist made it. So like it targets a GABA, one of the GABA receptors. I'm not a doctor. I'm out of practice. I'm never going to be a doctor. Anything along that lines. I'm not going to work. But say you're lost in space, or you stupid Russian ship's gonna, you're gonna die. So you take this stuff and you die with a smile. It makes you feel a little drunk, makes you feel happy. That stuff, for some reason, was a good replacement to finish up some other things. But probably, like, if you don't want to drink. What's that movie with the strip club guys, and they're doing, like, I think it was GHB, something like that. But I'm pretty sure you can still get that, and they'll probably ban that soon too. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, it's definitely not medical advice. You're not going to want to use this unless you want to replace tons and tons of counseling with their alphabet soup names and whatever, just going to keep billable hours, just pushing you down the freaking land of billing anyway. Say you got like nightmares, you know what they are, they're probably related to abandonment issues, and you don't have a lot of answers, and you're waking up and maybe screaming, maybe not, but they're driving, they're affecting your life. And like, you've been seeing people for this, and there's nothing there. I'm sitting here one day, not for entertainment purposes. For some reason I thought something I'd learned in that school I got a degree for. The diploma's still sitting down there. But I remember they one of the instructors, and it might have been medical assisting, I don't know why the hell I was there. It might have been nursing, I don't know why the hell I was there. But I was there. And they mentioned the 5 stages of grief. It's like depression, anger, bargaining, acceptance, denial, whatever. Just look it up on the internet, and it's going to give you all those things. Read a little bit about it. If you have any sort of trauma, not medical advice. What I did is I started writing my life story, and I did it on my phone. I was typing away. I'm like, hey, I know what this is. So I started taking like little chunks of what these things were, like what was bothering me. And I kind of fit them, because those stages, you bounce through them, and you can stay in one